That's pretty cute, huh? Let me take a pic with that thing. Two little things. I think I should see it. Oh man, what'd you do? So that's like an easy cut. It's called shag. The new part around it. What I showed you in the back is a kind of our old layering technique called hinge cutting. Hinge cutting motion is when I kind of showed you if you need to kind of just take it for a really long hair, longer hair, then you put it in motion. And that's just a basic part of all our cuts because it's really a nice way to layer hair, really soft and any length to any length. So we were talking about it earlier. Let me find it here. Let's give this a try. You guys seen this yet already? We talked about it a little bit. So you guys shake it up really good. Make sure you shake it.
One eye highlights.
One eye highlights. Hoot, hot, hoot, pink. choose your word. So the cool thing is she had this last night, you guys, and we said I was gonna color it with everything else, and I said, now let's just leave it out because it's gonna pop the pink even on that a little bit brighter. So I left that piece out. I'm gonna do a little bit if you don't mind, and then let's give it a try. I'm gonna separate really quickly here so it's a nice clean section. What could I afterwards? Yeah, you can definitely iron it. You can curl it afterwards. Give it time to dry though, because it is it's wet. Just a little bit of time. Again, you'll. I'm just kind of there you go. I'm just gonna blow up on your lens. Ooh. And it doesn't come off on your hands at all. Okay. I love it already. Perfect. Just a little bit more right here. Now I'll tell you how this looks good. At first, I'll show you. This is the color it is. You guys can see it on the camera there. And what it really takes off is after a few minutes when it dries, you just brush through it, and it just kind of gets this real softness to it. So it's kind of nice after it's dry, and then you brush it through. So let me see if I can kind of dry it a little bit. Look right there. I actually put this in my beard, and I thought they say don't stain, but it's got to stain. And this is actually dyed a little bit browner. I put shades on it, whatever, but it was pure white when I put it on. And I put it in there, I go, man, this is gonna be pink forever. And literally, just a little bit of shampoo. I mean, water did most of it, but a little bit of shampoo, and it was actually back to the perfect color. So, well, not perfect color, this color. But so it's pretty amazing because you'd be afraid to put on white hair or blonde hair, but you don't have to be. Good deal. Real cute. There you go, guys. Thank you so much. You get to turn the face camera for you, sorry.
That's right. Move, she comes here.
So that's something that's after one eye just rinses right out. And they have all the other things, some of the other stuff there. So if you just want to be more natural, someone wants to try, let's say someone wants to try a highlight, you can just take one of these highlights here. And do the same thing on brown hair, and it'll give them a highlight. And, you know, because you have a lot of dark hair here, if you didn't notice. It'd be good to kind of try your highlights out, see how you like it. Let them, you know, wear it for the night. And if they want to commit to a full weave, then you can start doing highlights. If not, then it's selling one eye highlights whenever they want to have a highlight. So there's different colors. Even these reds, and of course, the Rashi red is great on dark hair. So they're fun to try. I think they're on the sale too. But that? No, it actually
color.
can do a little bit better than it.
Okay, thanks.
But it still works.
That's great.
It does have a kind of metallic look to it.
Sit down here.
First of all, that's perfect already. I think she kind of blew up in the sauna next door, but we just set it with just the. Yeah, so I just used a supernatural curl on hers as well, and a little bit of the boho waves, and just put a little bit throughout, and basically. It was a real quick style. All I did was take her, because when she came in, she didn't have a curl. She had that kind of that wave all the way down. So I wanted more of actually a curl. So I coated it with the product. And one of my favorite tricks is, and that's just taking my hand on top of the head and just kind of walking the hair up to your hand. The wet. You know, I've already come to all the adjustment. Just walk the hair all the way up, keep walking there, and just put it up in. And I just do that about 4 or 5 times around there, so she has this kind of big pink line around the edge. Like, make sure that the pattern of the hairline is where you want it first, and then bring this all up, and then you put it in the dryer. Because once it's in there, it's still wet. It's really in big lumpy curls, and then you put it under the dryer. There's no touching again. That less touching, the more. This has been kind of touched all day and kind of got bigger, but even this is still beautiful. But it was just like I said, just crunch it all in your hands. Put a big clip on it, like 4 little buns. Put it under the dryer. Go to lunch. Remember to come back. And then she's okay, then she should be drying.
You're ready.
Yeah, you're ready. If she's still there, you're ready. So what I'm going to do here is pretty simple stuff. I'm going to just kind of take it all back again, and I'm going to probably put it in about 4 sections, maybe 5 sections. And I'm just going to kind of do different patterns with it. I'm going to braid it a little bit with a braid. I'm going to tie a couple knots in it. Just kind of just weird little pieces. And on hers? The supernatural curl, and actually, what I didn't say I put in, which I did a little bit, was a freestyle as well. Yeah. So supernatural, a little bit of boho waves and freestyle. The boho waves can reactivate too, which would be nice too. If you got something getting a little fuzzy, you can just put a little bit on as it. So I'm going to kind of pull it back. I like the natural wave there, and I'm just going to tie a knot in it. Okay, and I'm going to give her a knot right there. And then to hold the knot in, I'm going to go ahead and do my little braid. And I'm not going to clean it too much. I'm going to take the tail through there again. And I'm going to tie like another knot in it at the end. But just now we've got a knot, a little bit of a braid and a knot. Nothing too crazy. And the next one I might start with a little bit of the braid first. And the cool thing is when she has to take this out, you're long gone. And then I tie a little knot at the end of that.
Wednesday, huh?
Yeah, Wednesday. She doesn't know what hotel I'm at. And then another little braid. So again, 3 pieces. And you're just putting texture. It's all just for texture. It's kind of a little dreadlocky, like without having dreadlocks. We'll put it in there, and then maybe one more knot. Back here. So I just need the knot at the top. You could just do knots all the way down. That'd be really easy. You don't have to do the braids at all.